Who are you?
I work over there.
So who are you? I didn't ask you where you worked. Can you speak English?
Do you want me to help you out or not?
I'd like you to release me out of here, bro.
Right. So
as I've explained very politely to your colleague, I'm speaking. Please listen. As I've explained to your colleague, I am disabled.
That's right.
Right. I don't have a method of payment because I didn't enter into a contract. I accidentally, as you well know, I'm not going to get out. I accidentally pulled in down there. There's no obvious signage. And it's a one-way, and it is a one-way system.
The sign.
Right, I've just heard you on the.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I've just heard you on the intercom call. The staff that's trying to help you.
They're not trying to help me. Listen, you haven't heard the start of the call, so watch what you're saying because you're on camera.
That's
I
fine,
pulled in
I have
here.
nothing to hide.
I pulled in. You've just kidnapped me. I pulled in here at 17:07. Right,
Okay.
17:07.
So you've driven
Having made a mistake.
What starts as a simple wrong turn into an airport car park quickly turns into a heated standoff over just £4. The driver claims he entered by mistake, says he has no accepted payment method available, and believes he's being unfairly prevented from leaving. Airport staff insist the parking charge applies the moment a ticket is taken. As frustration builds, accusations start flying, tempers flare, and both sides become increasingly entrenched. The big question is whether this situation could have been resolved in a matter of seconds, or whether poor communication turned a minor issue into a full-blown confrontation. Stay tuned, because this dispute is only getting started.
So what did you expect me to do? Did you expect me to drive up a one-way system accidentally, which I've done? Yeah, I've never been here in my life. I'm on a one-way system. I've got no option. I can't reverse on a one-way system on an airport. Yeah, well, what happens when somebody comes from abroad and they can't read any English at all? That would be even worse. I am disabled. I'm in receipt of personal independence. You'll be all over the internet. Now, I suggest you open this barrier, otherwise I'm going to get out. I'll block the whole place. I'll leave the car here. You'll think it's a terrorist threat and we'll have the police. It's your choice.
Yeah, do you know that the police would be on our side and not yours?
Well, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But I'm telling you, I don't have any method of payment on me. I have cash.
You have cash?
Yes. So you want me to park up and go to the police station? Is that what you're telling me to do? I'm asking you, brother.
No, baby, check it.
Absolute arsehole. We weren't even in the car park 30 seconds, DP.
Literally, it's one of them. You should be able to just walk.
You know, normally you're given 2 minutes or 3 minutes or even 5 minutes grace in case these things happen. I'm fuming. Wasn't expecting this, folks.
At this point, emotions are clearly taking over. The driver is visibly frustrated and repeatedly emphasizes his disability, while airport staff continue focusing on the payment requirement. In situations like this, customer service personnel are often trained to de-escalate tensions by acknowledging concerns before moving toward a solution. Instead, both sides appear locked into defending their positions. Notice how the conversation is no longer about £4, it's now about fairness, principles, and feeling heard. Once a dispute reaches that stage, resolution becomes significantly harder. What do you think? Should staff have exercised more discretion here, or is it reasonable to enforce the rules exactly as written?
Can't hear you, brother.
Do you Google Pay or Apple Pay on your phone?
Yeah, I'm disabled.
Look, on your phone. I'm not on about...
I don't use a phone, I'm disabled. I drive a car, I watch TV, I eat food, but I don't use phones, I don't do contactless, I don't do digital ID, and I don't like being held hostage in the car park, brother.
You don't have debit card?
No, I don't have a debit card, I don't have a...
Your colleague, no?
No, absolutely not.
You just got cash?
Cash, brother, yeah. We're in England.
Wales.
No, we're not, but in Wales.
Well, Wales, yeah, same thing. Scotland. I was in Scotland last week. They use cash up there as well. Well, I'll never be coming again, brother. I'll tell you, I've had a terrible experience. No, we don't use phones, we use cameras. We're holding a camera. If you look on your camera, look, you'll see my camera. I'm waving it round. So what are we doing? Are we waiting for the police? Are you going to send customer service out, or are you going to breach the Equalities Act 2010? What's it going to be? So you're going to breach the Equalities Act 2010, are you, yeah?
I'm sending my colleagues out.
Righto.
Collect the cash, the payment.
Lovely. I'm shutting my window now because I don't really want to talk to you. You're a pillock. See you later. Absolute pillock. Sending his colleague. Let's go and park up so I can get out and smack him.
They don't smack anyone, but yeah.
You know what I mean? 1733.
Alright.
I'm not alright, mate. Who are you?
I work over there.
So who are you? I didn't ask you where you worked. Can you speak English?
Do you want me to help you out or not?
I'd like you to release me out of here, bro.
Right, so
as I've explained very politely to your
so
colleague,
we
I'm
need
speaking,
£4.
please listen. As I've explained to your colleague, I am disabled.
That's right.
Right, I don't have a method of payment because I didn't enter into a contract. I accidentally, as you well know, I'm not going to get out. I accidentally pulled in down there. There's no obvious signage, and it's a one-way, and it's a one-way system.
The signage is as
Well,
you come in.
nevertheless, I might not be able to read. I might be foreign. I've come in. I've driven from there to here.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
As soon as you come in,
30 seconds.
as soon as you come in, from 0 to 20 minutes is £4.
That's absolutely
What
fine.
happens
but
if there's no
there has
spaces?
to be, as you well know, a cooling off period. Because if I had pulled in here and the car park had been full, I would have been allowed to drive out. That's the same in all car parks. So the fact that you've breached that, you've also breached the Discrimination Act.
How?
It's an international airport.
No, it's not.
Whoever
an
I've spoke to
international
on that, I
airport.
don't know whether it was you or some other dickhead.
That's
But my God,
supervisor. It's not
well,
a-
he's an
it's not
absolute
international
prat.
Airport.
What it does? It says international arrivals over there, brother.
Many years ago.
Well, what are we going to do about this? Because at this
We
moment
need
in time,
£4.
I have a checkbook.
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem. Do you have a pen? Remember, Equalities Act, reasonable. What is it? Reasonable something. Who would you like it made payable to?
Cardiff International Airport.
You'll be all right.
He just said it's not international.
You just said it wasn't international. That's a brilliant one.
That's
That
how
fella.
they call it. They
Good
haven't
God.
changed the name, have they?
Look at this here. What's your name?
I haven't
Mark
asked
Fisher.
you to film me.
And I haven't asked you to lock me in, you bloody idiot. You great big baldy idiot.
Right, just calm
You
down. now.
great big baldy prat.
I've got him. Locked in a bloody car park for driving.
Not an international airport. Can you write that out? Because I'm bloody shaking. I'm absolutely fuming. Cardiff International Airport. Oh, he's walking off. He's walking off now, phoning the police. Baldy idiot. So there we go. We're giving him payment.
Can't even write properly.
Do it properly, do they? Hurry up, mate, because he's getting the police here, isn't he?
Sorry.
Let's put the windows up.
Well,
Sorry about this, guys. You can see what's going on. Oops. Put you in the mirror. He's bugging off because he's seen my camera. I said, what's your name? He's got no SIA. I don't know whether they have to have them in Wales. I don't know whether they have to have them on airports. But he just got that little ID card.
Here you go.
Something. So we've got DP. We covered my name, but I'm shaking. Look, I'm fuming. We've got DP. He's going to issue him a cheque now for the £4. So it's about 28 seconds of parking. See my name now. It doesn't matter. They'll know who I am.
28 seconds of parking, bro.
Unbelievable, DP.
Unbelievable.
I'll go silent, yeah. 17:07, we pulled in, so it's literally just gone 20 minutes. Hello, buddy, it's me again. Your machine's just given me my ticket back. The time I arrived was 17:07.
Now we arrive at the central issue of the entire encounter: payment. The driver attempts to offer a check, while airport staff state that checks are not accepted. This is where legal interpretations, company policies, and practical procedures often collide. Regardless of who's correct, the important thing to remember is that frontline employees usually operate within the limits of company policy rather than making independent decisions. From their perspective, accepting a payment method outside approved procedures may not be an option. From the driver's perspective, he's trying to provide what he believes is a valid solution. That disconnect is fueling nearly every minute of this disagreement.
I'm not coming into a shop trying to buy a loaf of bread. I'm trying to settle a debt. I'm trying to pay Cardiff International Airport £4 hostage money for 29 seconds of parking, which I didn't want, didn't need, didn't require, and didn't consent to. So under duress, I'm offering you a lawful method of payment, £4, signed and dated, and you're refusing. So what are we going to do? Do I have to ring the police, brother? Because I've been here now for half an hour. Yeah, you did. You sent a baldy bloke over, very, very unprofessional, very rude, no identification. Could have been Jack and Jill from up the hill, don't know who he was. Comes over, waving his arms around, sweaty head on him, looks like he's been sniffing drugs. As soon as I told him he was on camera, because I record absolutely everything, he's on his merry way. What on earth are you playing at, man? So you're going to now do a form, so as if it's a drive-off, because you've realised that it's a debt, right? And you're refusing to pay. Bring your form, bro. I'll fill your form out. You can see some ID. I want to get the hell out of here. With your form and a pen, yeah? Are you going to bring a form and a pen for some identification, yeah?
Yeah, you've got an ID driver license.
No, I've got my disabled blue badge on me. That's all I've got, and obviously you've got my car number plate.
Okay.
All right, brother, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll park back up, thank you. There we go. So they've now, this is going to be fantastic, they've now refused a lawful method of payment for a debt, Bills of Exchange Act. If I'd have gone into a shop and tried to buy a loaf of bread with a cheque, they can refuse the sale. But if I draw petrol into my car and I've measured it into my car, or I measure electric into my house or gas, or I have a debt, then under the Bills of Exchange Act, they have to accept cash, credit card, cheque,
Any sort
any kind
of
of
legal
legal
tender.
tender, which can include commemorative coins, as we know from people.
From like NMY and what's his name? The
Well,
other lad.
it's the guy down Taunton.
Can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah, really nice guy.
Mr. In Between used to play him all the time, yeah.
And then Marty and a few others copied.
NMY did it as
But
well.
the fact is, here at Cardiff Airport, guys, let's take this camera off and show you. They've just held us hostage. It's now 17:32. We arrived at 17:07. I'm keeping this ticket for evidence. And like I say, I have showed them, I have genuinely got a blue badge somewhere. I have showed them the blue badge. I've got no help for disabled people, and they only take cash. They only take credit card on the contactless. So even if you've got a card like me, oh, here she comes. You've got an LGBTQ for anyone there. It's got my oil camera going. There she goes. Just
Yeah, don't give any of them.
She's coming down my side. 17:33. Ironically. If she's friendly, I won't film her, but DP will. Because DP's got his spy glasses. Yeah, she's got more piercings than a left hit, a flipping protest. Here comes security, you know, got 2 foreign security cars in an electric car. All this, guys, because they've locked me in the car park. Have you got my blue badge on, DP? DP?
What?
Blue badge. You had it, mate. Oh yeah, sorry to drag you all over here. I don't know what on earth your colleagues are playing at.
Right, I've just heard you on the...
Absolutely ridiculous.
I've just heard you on the intercom call
So-
with the staff that's trying to help you.
They're not trying to help me. Listen, you haven't heard the start of the call, so watch what you're saying because you're on camera.
That's
I
fine,
pulled in
I have
here
nothing
at...
to hide.
I pulled in... You've just kidnapped me. I pulled in here at
I haven't
17:07,
kidnapped
right?
Okay.
17:07.
So you've driven
Having
into the car
made a
park.
mistake.
Okay.
So I've driven into the car park, having
Yeah.
made a mistake, 17:07.
So we haven't forced you into the car park,
17:08, I approached that barrier, inserted that, it tried to take £4.
Okay.
I am disabled, I have a blue badge, I have
Yeah.
mental health problems, I drive no problem.
Yeah.
I don't use credit cards, I don't use debit cards, I use cash.
When the discussion moves from the intercom to an in-person conversation, the stakes immediately feel higher. Body language, tone of voice, and personal remarks start playing a bigger role than the original parking issue. One thing law enforcement professionals often emphasize is that respect, whether deserved or not, can dramatically affect the outcome of a tense encounter. The more personal the comments become, the more difficult it is for either side to back down without feeling they've lost the argument. By now, both parties seem focused on proving they are right rather than finding the fastest route to a solution. Have you ever seen a disagreement escalate simply because neither side wanted to be the first to compromise?
I will be making a civil claim
Your own. We
against
didn't
yourself
drive you
in your personal capacity,
Fine.
against your colleague in his personal capacity,
All we've
and
done is
I shall
tried
be
to
putting a
help.
commercial lien on the airport for entrapment.
Okay. So
You haven't
drove
tried
in.
to help. I have
You
told you
drove
I'm
in.
disabled. I have shown my
So
blue
we
badge
came down trying
3
to help.
times.
Correct.
You've come down and demanded that I contactlessly
Nobody's
pay
demanded
£4.
anything. Nobody's demanded
So
anything.
there's your offer of payment.
Like I say, we don't accept
Well, what do I
checks.
do then?
There's cash.
I don't
or
have
card,
cash. I don't have
or
card.
phone.
Phone. I don't have cash. I don't have card. I have a phone.
His contactless don't work on this.
Contactless does not work. Genuinely does not work. I don't
Did
use
say
it.
to my colleague, didn't
There's
have
my
a
blue
phone.
badge. There's my photograph.
That's fine.
Yeah. So what you're now doing is you're breaching the 2010 Equalities Act as well.
Breaching anything,
Yes,
sir.
you are.
You've driven into the car park
Okay.
of your own accord.
So
Nobody's
what are we
forced
going to
you
do?
in
Because
here.
I've offered you payment.
Well, all you've done is
There's the
accused
card.
me and my staff.
I
So
haven't
if we can
accused you of
speak
anything. Let's get things correct
nicely.
because we're falling on the record.
Can we
I'm
speak
very
nicely?
angry. No, we can't at this moment in time. How,
Okay.
how on God's earth
So
would
how
you
can I
feel?
help?
How on God's earth would you feel if you
How can I
accidentally
help?
pulled into a car park
can I help?
for 1 minute? You can open that bloody door. Is how you can help.
Okay.
Very straightforward.
Speak to anyone, then.
So you're not going to open the door? You're going to trap me here even longer? Is that what you're doing? Airport duty manager. Airport duty manager. Absolutely disgusting.
Just open the gate. It's that
Just
simple.
open the gate. Are you absolutely stupid? Just open the gate. Open the gate. No. I've had enough. I'm disabled. I've got learning difficulties and you are stressing me. I have ADHD and autism. You disgusting, disgusting people. You wait till this is on the internet. You bloody wait.
All you have to do is open the gate, bro.
If I could walk, I'd be out this car and I'd open the gate myself. You disgusting shit. Fucking had enough of this. Fucking Karen.
Just open the gate, innit? Bro, just open the gate, innit?
Mate, she's offered. Give me that book, will you? Let's start filling it out. I've offered you details, I've offered you identification, I've offered you 2 forms of legal payment, and you're holding me and my colleague unlawfully against my will in a car park. You're involved. And you, mate, will be on the internet now, and your colleague. Welcome to the internet. Stay out of the comments. Absolute idiots here at Cardiff Airport.
Just open the gate, bro.
Just open the fucking gate, will ya?
So if you fill that form in, you can open the gate, right?
They've got my car registration all over the ANPR. We're on an airport
So if
with
we
terrorist
fill that
police.
form in, you
Right, no, like I said, I can fill the
Yeah,
Yeah.
fill it out, bro, and we'll get going. No problem.
and you can manually open. So what you're going to do after you filled that in is manually open the gate. So you can open in the gate. You're just being like, what happens if there's no cars in here and you can't park? If the car park's full, do you charge the people £4 then?
What if they come in? If they come in, yeah.
If they've come in here and there's no spaces available and they drive straight out, do you charge them £4?
Well, yeah, because you come in, yeah.
Well, no, that's ridiculous.
I wouldn't argue, mate. He's obviously had 17 vaccines and a booster. Let's just get this filled out, brother.
That's
Let's get this
that is
filled out.
insane, bro. You know how mad that sounds, innit?
Got to wait a minute just to see what.
You know how mad that sounds, innit?
We'll wait another 20 minutes and I'm going to ring 999 and tell them what's going on because you lot are mentally ill. This is not normal, rational behaviour, brother. I've pulled in. I've got a ticket here. I pulled in at 17:07. I approached that gate at 17:08.
No, you drove in there, yeah, and we drove up here to the. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I don't have card and I don't have cash on me. And I was here for 1 minute, less than 1 minute. And I've offered you a cheque as well. Look,
Yeah, but like I said, we don't accept checks.
Check is legal tender,
£4.
bro.
But we don't accept checks.
No, you have to
might be
accept.
good. That's not the law.
No, stop. Let me talk. What? No, bro. Let me explain to you. Yeah, you know when you owe a debt,
Yes.
you have once you. If I walk to the shop with a cheque and go, I want to buy this loaf of bread for thinking, they can refuse it. Yeah. If you get a service, then you have to pay afterwards. It becomes a debt. Any debt can be paid for with any legal tender in the UK. A cheque is a legal tender. I could pay you with a commemorative coin and you would have to accept it because it's a legal tender.
True, bro.
I'm one of the auditors, mate. We've been here before
And
in the
I'm a
past.
lawyer.
I know how it works.
and you're holding me in the car park for £4, bro, for 30 seconds.
Bro,
You
honestly,
know it's going to look on the
legal
internet. This will
tender,
make national news.
legal tender wise, you have to accept the cheque, innit? Or I could give you
This
a
will be
coin.
the Daily Mail,
You know one
mate.
of them
This will be
silly
the
coins
Sun.
that you can buy, the commemorative ones. If I gave you a £5 one of that, you'd be like, I can't accept this. But by law, you have to, innit?
Just zooming on Karen and Keith over there.
Accept it anyway.
You would have to because it's legal tender.
Because I need.
Well, then you have to let us out, then, don't you?
No, I don't.
If you're refusing to accept legal tender and then you won't leave us out, you are keeping us against our will.
I'm not.
Well, it is because I've offered you legal tender, you're refusing to pay a debt. That is how I'm not talking. This isn't ifs and buts. This is the law, the actual law in it. So right now, you're breaking the law.
Well, I'm not.
No, you are.
We're not.
I'm not. Well, you are.
We're not.
Mate, I don't think, I don't think he knows who he is, where he is, what he is, to be honest with you.
I just explained to you how legal tender works.
Do you think this is normal behaviour by your colleagues? I don't know what they've injected you with and called it COVID, but God help us.
After more than 20 minutes of arguing, something interesting happens. The conversation finally shifts from confrontation to explanation. Once the driver calmly explains how he ended up in the airport system and the circumstances surrounding the mistake, the tone noticeably changes. This highlights an important lesson seen in countless disputes. People are often more willing to help once they understand the context. Whether you agree with the driver's arguments or not, it's clear that communication became far more productive once both sides started discussing solutions instead of accusations. It's a reminder that de-escalation often begins when someone decides to explain rather than argue.
A barrier. So obviously I took a ticket. Being a lawyer, I know that's admission, I've accepted the terms and conditions, but there's also a cooling off period, generally 5 minutes. Meaning, if I look at the ticket and I don't like the terms and conditions, I can go to the gate, put it in, it's going to let me out, you know that, you know. Also, if there wasn't a space and I couldn't park, I wouldn't want to pay. So anyway, I've put the thing in, it's offered £4, I've pressed the button, showed him my blue badge, I'm disabled, as is he. Said, I've got a blue badge, disabled, I'm on PIP, and I don't use a credit card. Said, have you got a phone? I do, but genuinely my Apple Pay, I can actually show you, because I'm really not being awkward, my Apple Pay doesn't work.
Sorry, can you show me your disabled badge
Yeah,
again,
of course
please?
I can, yeah. If we can find it. Absolutely.
Fab.
But what you've just done there by even asking for it is a breach of the Equalities Act 2010, so we're going to get
Can I
you
see it,
retrained,
please?
Karen. Kevin here's been alright.
Oh yeah.
But this guy's been saying, there you go, have a letter of inspected,
Thank you.
there you go. It's got my picture and my name and all sorts on it, phone number. Shoe size is 12.
So let me explain the law with a check, yeah? Legal tender wise. If I walk into a shop and I offer a check to buy a loaf of bread, they can refuse it. If I come into it and I receive a service like coming into a car park, that is then a debt. If a debt then, I can offer any legal, you have to accept any legal tender for a debt. I could pay you with a commemorative
Okay,
coin
so
and you'd have to
lifting
pay
the,
it.
Barrier, but we will be reporting to your to the police about your attitude towards us.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll be reporting to not this gentleman's been absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to stick you all over the internet.
You might
so.
need some retraining, but if you go on to Ryan Brooks
Thank you very
Reports,
much.
Brooks Reports on the internet, we've got 1.2 million followers. So you're going to look fantastic.
Okay, just drive up towards the barrier.
Yeah, nice one, brother. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see the video, so you'll see everything that's happened from point one. We don't edit it, we put it all out rude. I called your colleague a baldy idiot and a prat.
In the end, the barrier was opened and the situation was resolved without police intervention, but the incident leaves plenty of questions behind. The driver believed he was unfairly charged after entering the car park by mistake and argued that his disability and circumstances should have been accommodated. Airport staff, meanwhile, appeared focused on enforcing established payment procedures and site policies. What began as a brief parking issue ultimately became a lesson in communication, customer service, discretion, and conflict management. Situations like this demonstrate how quickly misunderstandings can escalate when neither side feels acknowledged. Whether you think the driver was justified, the staff were simply following procedure, or both sides could have handled things differently, we'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life bodycam breakdowns.